On today's Saturday Morning Makes, I hope you all will be inspired. A lot of you have probably already seen a preview of this through my haul videos, but this is my main inspiration piece that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I know it's kind of up for debate. I honestly thought it was like a bee at first. It kind of looked like that to me, but then there was a lot of suggestions that maybe it could be a dragonfly or a butterfly, and I can also see that as well. But I'm just going to go with a bee for now because that's kind of what I based everything on. So yes, this was the inspiration, and it was really easy. Just turned it into like earrings, and this piece was already nice and decorative on its own that I really didn't need to do much to it. But I carried on the same theme with like the decorative blue piece, the pearls or the faux pearls, as well as the rhinestones. And then I did my best to kind of sketch out the design that I had in mind for the necklace. And then I passed it over to the jewelry department, aka my parents. So they put this together and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. If I saw it in the store, I would definitely pick it up. I love the whole set. I love the necklace. And you know, when I drew out the sketch, I wanted to kind of like continue on the little dangles from the earrings. And so I brought that over to the necklace as well. And yes, I think the blues matched perfectly well with it. And then we also have like the pearls and the rhinestones, so everything looks like it's really coming together. It really is spot on with the sketch. Like usually when I sketch things, you know, I just leave it up to them how they want to do, like put everything together. But really attention to detail, right? Because even down to the bottom, like the lengths of the dangles on the bottom, it's almost as it is in the sketch. So I was like, that's really, really cool. So we already have the earrings. And then now we have the necklace. It's really nice. The blue makes everything kind of like stand out. And at the same time, you know, depending on how the light hits it, especially if it lands on one of the rhinestones, it really like glistens. It's really pretty. It has that nice shimmer and shine, especially the little bling to it. And together they are looking beautiful. And then I just let my dad take creative lead for the bracelet. I was just really curious to see what kind of design he would come up with. So it's really neat because he added what I'm calling like little bumblebees. So it was really nice where he had like the little yellow beads. It kind of reminded me of bumblebees. And then also he made it into a dangle. And this is something that's kind of like adjustable because sometimes, you know, when you want your bracelet to fall a certain way, you want it a little bit loose or a little bit tighter. So he just made it where I could just put the lobster clasp to whatever area I wanted it to be, so that way I could adjust my bracelet that way. So I love it. It's really cute, and I love like it's different. You know, you don't really see these type of designs at the store where they have like that nice longer dangle on the front. So that's really, really cute. And it looks like it's just all one huge complete collection. It's really nice. The earrings, the necklace, the bracelet. And I feel like I need to do my part now that my parents did a lot of the work with the jewelry. So I'm going to start something with paper crafting. And as you can tell, I'm in my craft room looking for the perfect stamp, which is going to be this one right here by CC Designs. I love the fact that, you know, on the stamp, it kind of already has an example of it colored and everything. So that's just kind of like what I followed. It turned out really cute, and I love the fact when they have like that example because sometimes it takes me a really, really long time trying to figure out what color combo I want my stamps to be. And since we're on the topic of bees, I figured I need an embossing folder, and hopefully, I don't even really know what's in my embossing folder collection, but hopefully with all of these embossing folders, I can find a little honeycomb, right? So that's what I did here. I embossed it into some really nice gold metallic paper, and like all the crafters, right, we always try to figure out what matches best, and so it's kind of like a whole game of mixing and matching different products to see what would fit. I kind of tied it in with my last Saturday morning makes with the Disney mirrors, because when I cut those out, I had a lot of leftover oval pieces. So I just decided to go with one of the oval pieces for the background of the little bee. And then I turned it into an easel card because I thought that this is a really cute image. You'd want to be able to display it somehow. So an easel card was perfect for that. So this was a really fun collab with my parents and their jewelry making, as well as my paper crafting. And speaking of collabs, this is an open collab hosted by Jillian Norwood Designs, and you can follow everyone who is participating in this by using hashtag satmornmakes. That's hashtag SATMORNMAKES. You get to look at one channel, and then you go and then you click on the other one and the other one, and just is really a lot of inspiration that you'll find. I was planning on posting this video on last Saturday morning makes, but then Saturday came and went and it was Sunday. And I figured I was probably late in posting, so I would just save it for this week. I actually had to go back to the drawing board because on my end, I was just drawing inspiration from like the bee itself. So I was trying to use a different stamp set. And I created this at first, but you know, sometimes when you have a project in mind and then you finish creating it, you tell yourself there is something that's kind of missing on this project, or something that just doesn't make it look like it works. And so I was like, let me go back to that drawing board and redo that. So instead of just using the bee in general as an inspiration, I used my parents' jewelry set that they made. And so I wanted to kind of like mimic some of the colors on there. And so that's why I came up with that easel card. I just wanted to use that watercolor paper that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and so that's why I paired it with the bees, but maybe florals would be a better pattern for that one. I was working on this totally bee-inspired project, and then I saw on YouTube that there was a trailer to a Netflix show with Rowan Atkinson, aka Mr. Bean, and it was called Man vs. Bee, and it is a comedy, so if any of you guys are looking for a comedy over this 3-day weekend, you know, definitely check out Netflix's Man vs. Bee. Let me know what you guys think about that show in the comments down below. I have actually only just watched the first episode, and I love really quirky, funny comedies like that. So I can't wait to finish that. I am going to be spending a lot of time in my craft room organizing over this 3-day weekend. So please feel free to treat the comment box down below like a jukebox and, you know, type in, comment on your favorite song. I really need to update my playlist as well. And don't worry about the genre of music. I listen to all kinds of music. And so, yes, I just need something that I can keep on playing to kind of encourage me to keep on organizing my craft room until it's completely done and I can just focus on crafting, right? And you guys know the drill. If you are feeling the vibe, please don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell. That's going to notify you of all of my new videos. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very wonderful day and a wonderful 4th of July.